Hello everyone and welcome back to Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, where we're about to start day 2 of the trial. Technically this can go one more day, but I think there's enough to work with here that we'll be able to solve this today. I feel pretty good about that. Well, this is it. Today's the day it all goes down. And then there was yesterday. This meeting's over. Sorry. Let's give us 5 more minutes. We can call them back after that. Sorry, no go. Come on, piano boy. We're leaving. Darian, wait. I never liked you. Either of you. You know, I appreciate that honesty. Although you're still mean. Huh? Darn it, we were so close. He's about to tell us. Hey, Apollo. You didn't want us to hear what Macchi had to say. Yup. And I think I know why. Time to bring down a little justice. Eek! What was that? He is hard but unseen. Who's that talking? I knew it. Lant Grimari, using the door like an average muggle, no less. Fantastic. You aren't the witness today, are you, Uncle Volant? A preposterous proposition. How could I stand upon the stand? Why, my secrets would be free for the plucking, that's true. I might even have to sign autographs. Less true, but I'll go with it. That is why I intend to remain hidden for the entire day. Oh, with vanishing magic? Indeed, I will jump upon the express train and express myself to the next town over. No. No. If it's him, flip table, I'm out. That would mean we'd go another day. I don't like that. I don't like that he's leaving. That's like massive red flag. Unless he's going to get us a clue, that would be nice. But before I go, a word of warning. Warning? What? A grand Grimari glamour resides at the root of all that has happened. Do not forget this truth. A glamour? Yeah, the trick. A spell, a sorcery, a great illusion. Miss Trucy, though it pains me to part so, I need to get in line for a ticket. Oh, I don't like that. Farewell. And there he goes. He sure seemed happy about that illusion thing. Oh, big illusions are the bread and butter of a magician. You can't pull off a show without one. The big illusion is always a spectacle to remember. Usually it involves cutting up things, like elephants or the Eiffel Tower, anything really. Did it say elephants? I started going too fast. So he was talking about what we saw at the concert. Lamora's disappearing act. And Professor Gavin's exploding guitar, although we know how that was done. I wonder what he meant by it being at the root of all that has happened. Well, it's about time. Shall we go? So the magic trick played a part. Excuse me, sir. Yes? The scheduled starting time for the trial has been changed. The trial will not be commencing until 10:30 a.m. Sorry for the inconvenience. Huh? Did something happen? This is a first. It was by the judge's request, some urgent personal business. Wait, the judge is a person? I just assumed he lived on that bench. My whole world is just dissolved. Great. I bet he stayed up too late last night watching courtroom dramas. Which I just assumed that he did that from the bench. And apparently he's visiting the hospital again. Oh, that's right. From the bench? Did he take the bench with him? The hospital? I believe it was mentioned that the Chief Justice's son is unwell. Apparently his condition worsened considerably this morning. Chief Justice's son. Oh, that's right. Remember yesterday morning, the judge said he had to go visit him after the trial. There's an article about it in the newspaper. If you care to read about it yourself. Why is that a factor? Incuritis, where have I heard that before? Isn't that what the cocoon cured? I'll let you read that article for us, Apollo. Just leave the TV guide page to me. Try not to lose the page with the funnies if you can. Oop. Alright, yeah, we are gonna check that out. Article about the Chief Justice's son who has been inflicted with incuritis. Remedy for incuritis. Oh, no, no, is it the judge? That'd be awful. No, we can't get it. We cannot get a new judge. That judge needs to be in every game. Even the ones that take place way in the past, where he's not alive yet. Alright, let's see. Incuritis syndrome, first case in county. So the judge knows something? What? That's what that's gotta mean. Oh. Oh.
My apologies for the delay. Court is now in session for the trial of, how do you say his name again?
The Macchi Tobai, our suspect fortissimo.
Right, it is his trial in any case.
I was hoping that they'd give me a clue on how to actually pronounce his name. The defense is prepared, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready to rock. Judge, wake up. Is something wrong, Your Honor?
No, well, yes. It's just I've been friends with the Chief Justice since we were students. It pains me to see him go through such a difficult time.
Incuritis, was it? That article said there is no known cure. Judge, let me say, with all honesty, I feel your pain, but now is not the time for tears. Now is the time for law. I love that.
Indeed. We left off at quite the juncture yesterday.
Yeah. I sooner pulled out that number. IPXX314206. The agent registered under this number was Romain Latouche. Thanks for looking into that for us, Detective Crescent. It was a great help. Oh, no problem at all, Your Honor. I'll be heading out. And then she said, hold it. Oh, wait. That voice just now. It was him, I'm sure of it.
It was him?
The voice I heard talking to Mr. Latouche. I heard the gunshots fired. It was him. It was Mr. Darien. No way. Something's up. Was he trying to get the shell or whatever? Is it a freaking shell? What is this thing even? The cocoon. I'm never gonna remember that. It's gonna be a shell. I'm gonna try. So he was trying to get the cocoon for the Chief Justice's son? And then Latouche was onto him. Okay, there's something there. Probably quite a bit more to it than that, but I think that's going to be a thing. Quite a sensational ending. Who would have thought Darien would guest star in this season cliffhanger as a suspect?
I asked the prosecution to look into this matter. Please tell the court your findings.
Darien Crescent is a member of my band, the Governors. He is also a detective, making the current charges serious indeed. Yet after investigation, I found no cause to alter our case or file new charges. And your reason is? Weren't you aware, Air Forehead? He has an impeccable alibi.
Alibi?
Let us review the facts again, shall we? The concert held on the night of the shooting was in 3 sets. Okay. The Governors ripped up the stage during the first set. For the second set, our guest took center stage. The only performers appearing were myself, Lemoire, and Macchi, along with a drummer and bassist for a total of 5. The shooting in the dressing room, however, took place during the third set. Lemoire and the defendant Macchi Tobai had left the stage at that point, and the Governors were already rocking. This is when 2 shots rang out in the seat of the crime. Shots heard by Detective Emma Skye, mind you. And Apollo, you heard them too, right? I sure did. Furthermore, Lemoire herself witnessed the moment of the crime. Well, perhaps I should say she heard the moment of the crime, when she claims to have heard Mr. Latouche and Detective Crescent talking.
That's impossible. Detective Crescent was...
Precisely. Detective Crescendo's on stage, getting his groove on, no less. Voila. The perfect alibi. Nope. We have something.
Does the defense have anything to add to this?
Yes. It's true. When I heard those gunshots, he must have been on stage. Still, there's something here that doesn't quite add up. I got this.
It appears the defense has no objections.
Nope. I object. I have a thing. It's a mixing board. It doesn't work for the most part, but it will show me, it'll show you what I want to show you. So I'd like to raise that.
I believe we can safely say that Darian Crescendo's alibi has been acknowledged.
Which means that Lamar was sadly mistaken. Her testimony cannot be true.
Very well. Of course, if we disregard her testimony, then I see no evidence keeping us from declaring a verdict. If indeed there are no objections.
Uh-oh, Apollo, if he declares a verdict now. But Prosecutor Gavin's case is airtight. No, it's not. Lamar might have been lying to protect Macchi. How can I rely on her testimony? Wait, what about yesterday in the detention center? About the case? What about the case? He wants to tell us about Mr. Latus's death? Yeah, and then we were interrupted. He was going to tell us something. Macchi is trying to tell us something, I know it. Maybe the best thing to do is ask him, under oath.
Very well, the court finds the defendant, what was his name again?
Your Honor?
No, that wasn't it. It was something like a Marquis or a Mr. Justice.
So it makes me think Marquis. So yeah, that makes me think Macchi is probably right. Your Honor, before you declare a verdict, I would like to call another witness. Exactly who else do you need to hear from? A witness who, until now, has not been given a chance to speak in this court. Because he doesn't speak English. You don't mean. I do. The defense calls defendant Macchi Tobai to the stand.
Ooh, what? But he doesn't speak English.
We'll use an interpreter. Interpreter, I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere. I only speak a few phrases, such as I love you and where is the toilet. Good ones. It's like my French. I can ask for 2.2 pounds of cheese, a Coke, and where's the bathroom? It's what else do you need? The defense would like to request Lamar as an interpreter.
Lamar? But there's a possibility she's protecting the defendant.
But she'd be interpreting for the defendant. Why would she lie?
This is most unusual.
Bravo, Air Forehead. Air Judge, the prosecution agrees with the defense's request. Uh-oh. If Lamar lies, I'll be able to tell. Even my limited knowledge of the language should be enough for that.
Well, if both prosecution and defense are for this, I see little cause for refusal.
Finally, some progress.
Bailiff, please show the defendant and Lamar to the witness stand.
Oop. Keep hitting the wrong... There we go. I suppose there's a first time for everything. Shall we proceed? Your name to begin with, if you would, Lamar. Yes. He says, Macchi Tobai, the defendant.
This is certainly a first for this courtroom. Not that we really needed an interpretation of that message in particular.
So far, so good.
Very well, Mr. Justice, if you would.
Huh? If I would what, Your Honor?
Would what? You called the defendant to the stand, did you not? What would you have him testify about?
What would I testify about? Oh, crap. Okay, I hadn't thought that far yet. Apollo, aren't you going to ask him what he was about to tell us yesterday? How can I if I don't know what he was saying? Excuse me a moment, if I might speak.
Yes, Lamar.
Just now, Macchi said there is something about which he wishes to testify. Macchi wants to testify about something? What could it be?
What sort of testimony is he talking about?
One moment, please. Oh, the suspense is killing me. What?
Well, Lamar.
According to Macchi, he has proof of his innocence.
What?
This is a surprise. Wahoo! Victory, Apollo, we did it! This is sounding too good to believe, and I know what that usually means.
No, that's true, and this is vital testimony. Macchi. Please testify to the court.
Very well. Proof of innocence. Alright, we got this. He says the word of Mr. Latus's death came as a great shock. If the killing truly followed the lyrics of my song, that is, he, could not have done it. Because he wouldn't know the lyrics. But he says that because the lyrics are in English, he does not understand them. I think that's a lie, though. I think he speaks English. No!
I see. He wouldn't have understood the English lyrics to the song. That would prevent him from following them so closely.
I wondered what he meant by proof. Why, he would only have to ask Lamoire to know the meaning of that song. Lamoire, did you ever explain the lyrics of that song to him? I did tell him generally what the song was about, but never in so much detail, and he never asked. As my oft-repeated warning had already fled Death's forehead, Lamoire might be protecting the witness.
Well, anyway, let us proceed with the cross-examination. Mr. Justice, if you would.
Yes, Your Honor. Something's hidden in that testimony, I know it. I just have to trust my bracelet to tell me what— Oh, okay, I like that, thank you. It worked yesterday, it'll work today. I already know what I want to go for. Should I just skip right to that? Came as a great shock, okay. The lyrics of my song. Could not have done it. He says that because the lyrics are in English, he does not understand them. I'm gonna press first. That's weird. Who do I look at for the— like when I do the bracelet thing? Wouldn't it be difficult for him to perform without knowing the meaning of the lyrics? He didn't know the song was about— what the song was about, its mood, shall we say. That was enough to play by. I told him it was a song about a guitar in love. It's not actually the guitar that's in love, strictly speaking. Oh, perhaps I misunderstood. No, not that really. Yours is also a valid interpretation. Okay. No, it is my fault. I'm too used to singing in Burgundian. It's much easier than trying to understand those English lyrics. Yeah, I knew he was innocent. I believe he's too true. See, I do. What's wrong, Apollo? You got a tummy ache or something? Something's hidden in that testimony. If it's the truth, I'll find it. Killing— okay, no, alright, so that's just all the way around. Okay. We're gonna bracelet him. Okay. So I guess him? What do we have to work with here? Not much. He doesn't seem to move. Oh wait, I want to look at his eyes. Okay. I'm assuming he doesn't move the whole time. It's not looking good. He doesn't move at all. Nope. Okay, here again. Let's look at her. Nothing in the eyes. Oh, let's look at her throat again. I don't see anything. Oh, how about— did I look at— I looked at his neck. I feel like I'm missing— this has got to be it. think I know where this is going. I just can't figure out. Did his eyes go wide? No, I think I imagined that. I thought, like, on that sentence, maybe his eyes went wide. I don't know. Oh, I was looking at the wrong part. Okay, I'm gonna let it go back around. Whew. I felt like when it wasn't her, it had to be him. He didn't move though, so it had to be his eyes. Okay. This one isn't quite as bad as the last one. Like, I felt like at least I knew which statement I was looking for. Yeah, his eye, it's a very subtle. I missed it the first time. His eyes shift. That's usually someone is lying. Macchi. You can't fool my eyes. You glanced toward her the very moment Lamoire said the word English. Why? And don't bother interpreting that. He understands me. Macchi, tell the truth. You can understand English, can't you? What are you saying? Of course he can't. Must he continue this charade? Mr. Justice, Macchi says this. I know the word English. Huh? Before coming to this country, he heard me speaking English. He learned the name for this language, that is all. What? Give me a break. That's such an unusual word to understand. Do you not know Espanol, for instance? Yeah, it's true. I could really... Espanol, Francais. That's it. Well, yeah, but... I'm sorry, but he truly does not understand your language. Well, then explain this. How does he know the crime followed the lyrics? Have you always been such a suspicious-minded lad? It's simple. So simple it hardly requires an explanation. He read about it in the newspaper. What newspaper? The newspaper? The Burgundian Daily Bugle. You can buy it in this country these days, you know. They've already begun to report about this case in our homeland. I was right! What is wrong, Mr. Justice? Your eyes, they are quite fierce all of a sudden. Macchi is lying. Maybe it's time to show them proof that he's lying, because that newspaper is in English. Right? Oh, it doesn't mention the lyric. Alright, never mind. I was starting to look at it and... Okay, but no, it's still that. I would have been right anyway, but for the wrong reason. I have here a Burgundian newspaper, the Burgundian Daily Bugle, as a matter of fact. Indeed, there is a feature article about the case. Could you read this for me, Macchi? That's right, it doesn't mention the lyrics. What? What is this all about? I'm sorry, Macchi. You couldn't have read about the lyrics in a Burgundian newspaper. Got him.
What does this mean?
But I don't see how it's possible. Ah, I know. You must have heard the lyrics when the police were doing their questioning. Yes.
Not possible. The subject of the lyrics was not brought up in police questioning. I read the full report myself.
So the lyrics weren't in the newspaper and the police didn't mention them. The only place you could have heard them was in the courtroom. In English, no less.
The witness will explain himself.
Macchi says, he says...
Yes?
It's true, I've read the newspaper. But this is not where I learned of the lyrics. I was mistaken. Now I remember.
You remember?
He says I heard of the lyrics from me. What?
This is true, Lamoire.
Yes, I'm afraid I had forgotten it myself.
Then it looks like your forehead's been jumping to conclusions again. It seems so, yes.
No, I was onto something. I know it. I can't let this chance slip away.
Time is an issue today, Mr. Justice. Are you finished with the cross-examination?
No. What are you going to do, Apollo? If I'm going to keep on cross-examining, I'd better have an angle of attack. Or else. My bracelet's still reacting. Your Honor, please allow me to continue.
If you must, you must. Very well, witness.
I understand. Bracelet that. Alright, watch his eyes again. It was I who explained the crime. Right, nothing. His neck's covered up. Is it her neck again? There it is. Is her neck again. Lemoire, I'm currently cross-examining Macchi. Why should you be so uncertain? Me? Uncertain? Yes, you swallowed the very moment you told the court. It was I who explained. I see there is little point in trying to hide anything from you. Lemoire, are you indeed protecting someone? That is not a question with a simple answer. To tell the truth, I do not believe it myself. Then allow me to answer for you. Lemoire, you're protecting Macchi. Lemoire, you're protecting Macchi. That's why you lied and told us that you had explained how the crime followed the song. I don't fault you for trying to help, but this is not the way. Macchi, I believe you didn't do it, really, I trust you. But you've lied to us twice, and now you have Lemoire lying on your behalf. If this is going to work, you have to trust me too. Your two lies cover a simple truth. You understand English. You have to. There we go. Got him.
Witness, is this true? Do you understand English?
Yes, a little only.
Ooh. What?
First he could see, now he can talk. And you did not know about this, Lemoire? No, I did not. It is quite a surprise.
How many secrets is this witness hiding?
This is last. Macchi, could you tell us what really happened? And we'll just have to hear what really happened in the next episode. Oh, I knew it. I swear I called that from the beginning. I don't know what that means, though. It does mean that getting through the rest of this trial is probably not going to be as cumbersome, because doing the whole interpreter thing was slowing us down. So, all right. Cut to the chase. We'll just have to see what happens in the next episode. I hope you guys are still enjoying this. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.